Now, major streets in Accra, including those in Achimota, the N1 highway, Shiashi and Malam remain in darkness at night due to malfunctioning streetlights, despite government assurances. Jubilee Afia Kenton reports on how this is affecting road users in the following report.
In February this year, the Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Oklu made some assurances as to how she and her outfit were going to help improve the state of the city, Accra. One of the key points she made around that time was the restoration of streetlights in the capital, which several people had raised concerns at the time about how it was adversely impacting their lives. She has also come out to say that the restoration process has progressed by some 85%. However, I'm currently at Achimota, and this stretch I am standing on will take you to Kiseman. Right ahead is the runabout that connects you to places like Tesano, Jowulu, and the N1 that takes you as far as the Accra Mall. Something that you will realize when you use this stretch is the darkness on the streets. The areas are pitch black, and the drivers are not happy about the situation that they are seeing in such areas. If you're a driver who uses some of these routes usually, you are going to have some visibility issues, which is a major contributor to the crashes, the road crashes that we are seeing on our roads in recent times. Aside the road crashes aspect, the situation also raises concerns about security. So we have one of the drivers here who is going to interact with us shortly. Hello, boss. Good evening. Welcome to Channel One.
Good evening.
How's the situation like here when you are driving in the dark?
It's very bad. Very bad, especially we those that don't have our light doesn't through. We find it very difficult in driving at night. I learned they said they are fixing the street lights, but as at now, I think some of the street lights are not working. So the government has to improve its way of fixing the light.
There are people hiding inside the forest. So if the street lights are not working, they do attack us.
Okay.
I was attacked here and they took my phone away from me.
Right.
Yes, so we need the street light to be fixed.
Some residents also shared violent encounters they had while plying the dark streets.
Last night, I'm Sunday, I'm a phone attacking me. But now I'm Dimika, I'm call, I'm going to be a share mina. In case Nippon to me, Jimmy, and come attacking me.
I remember some time ago when I was coming, I saw some armed robbers attacking somebody. They were just chasing the guy just like that. And you know, there wasn't traffic like you are seeing right now. The road was really empty, but it was really dark.
Earlier we spoke to residents on the Achimota Kiseman stretch, and now we are on the Kaneshi Malam stretch, and the situation here is very similar. I'm standing on the road median, and this is where most of the street lights are placed. So as far as that side, and right ahead of me, you would see that the street lights on the road median are completely off. An interesting trend I have noticed on the street lights that are on this stretch is what we have here. If you take a closer look, you can see that this pole which connects to the street lights has been open, and what appears to be cables that are supposed to power these lights have been open and disconnected, which goes further to affirm the concerns that authorities also have, that in as much as they are doing their best to resolve the situation, some unscrupulous persons still go ahead to open up these street lights, steal the wiring, and they take them away, further worsening the situation of lightning on the streets of the capital.
Speaking to Channel One News, Dean of Greater Accra Regional MMDCEs Desmond Sowanai stated that while various MMDAs have made efforts to illuminate the city, insufficient resource allocation remains a major obstacle to achieving the targets.
The minister's call to light up the city is on course. However, we have not achieved the desired objective as we may envisage. I'm saying this because if you look at when regional minister made that statement, you can see that the number of street lights or other streets have lit up more than ever. She herself has also spearheaded getting extra street lights for MMDCs to install. But you and I know very well that this 100 pieces is not going to be enough to serve a particular municipality or district. And therefore, she appealed to us to also support by acquiring some by the assembly. So these are the things that we are looking at to achieve the holistic goal of, lighting up the street. Would mean that we have to allocate resources towards acquiring enough for the street, because
He added, however, that these objectives would be reviewed to ensure the gradual restoration of malfunctioning streetlights.
we are also determined to ensure that all things being equal, within the shortest possible time, we will support the idea. We have purchased some, and I know some of my colleagues have purchased over 200 street lights to augment the same efforts. We at Ghana West as well, we have done the same. If we're talking about the street lighting, so this is the kind of thing facing us, and I believe that as time goes on, gradually we will be able to achieve the desired results.
Clearly, the lack of visibility on the major streets of Accra is posing a grave danger to road users, both drivers and commuters. They want government to urgently address the situation. For Channel One News, I am Ejubi Wiafe Akintin.